Welcome back to the Navy Sports Magazine. Time to shine the light on Navy gymnastics. Jake Carlson joins us right now. And Jake, for you and your teammates, what has the last, I don't know if we go back a full year, but I mean, what's been the last year like, starting, stopping, thinking you're getting prepared, then ramping it up, only to have it stop again for you guys right now? What has that been like as a competitor to try and sort through all of this to get back at it now, where hopefully over the next few weeks you are going to have some competitions now?
Yeah, it's definitely been a bit of a challenge, but I think it's a challenge that we've kind of been preparing for since our plebe year here. Um, in college gymnastics, the other teams get the opportunity to pretty much train year round, where we have to get sent out during the summers to do our fleet cruises and every other training that we have. So we're somewhat used to the idea of spending months at a time away from the gym, but obviously nothing has ever been to this extent where we lost our season from March on last year, and then we came back with the staggered returns to USNA, and then all the in and outs of ROM. It's definitely been difficult, but I feel like in a way we've been training and we've been getting ready for something like this since all of us have come here.
This place challenges you in unique ways when everything is normal as a student athlete. Internally, how much have you surprised yourself at handling all of this and continuing to persevere and still being able to maintain peak form when you're asked to compete right now?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think in terms of like a normal year, it's definitely very difficult, but this year in specifically, I feel like we just really have to rely on each other up in the gym to push each other in the right direction when somebody's lagging behind, or vice versa, just to enable us to get, to where we need to be.
As an older athlete in the room, much is expected from a leadership standpoint, but has this been a case where all of you at times have had to kind of band together and be leaders in making sure that, everybody's okay just on a daily basis as people, let alone, Division I gymnasts at a point like this?
Yeah, absolutely. I know our captain has had some injuries this year, and then he was out with COVID for a time period. So the entire first E class really had to step up and be sure that we could lead the team, both not during season and during season, because there was two meets that we had without our captain, which is the first time that's ever happened since I've been here, which was really important. But I know that my classmates can help me and I can help them in order to lead the team effectively throughout these challenges.
Certainly some competitions lie ahead, but I want to talk to you a little bit about the virtual competitions you all have had. Is there a sense of difference in terms of the competition? Because when you're in the room with other teams, you kind of feed off the entire atmosphere. When it's just you guys in your gym in front of a camera, what's that atmosphere like? And is there a sense where you have to create your own energy in a situation like that for yourself and obviously for your teammates as well?
Yeah, absolutely. It's completely different, and I'm not going to sugarcoat that. Our entire lives throughout the sport, we raise our hand to a judge, sometimes upwards of two or three judges, and then you have everybody else around you, all the audience. And this year, we're not even putting our hands up to a judge most of the time. It's just a camera. So it's definitely different. And I know that the energy is definitely less, but I feel like throughout our time this year, we've been training like with that in mind. And we have our fans in the stands cutouts that we can always look back at if we need a familiar face to get us going. But yeah, I mean, the team has amazing energy all the time. So when we go other places, we like to say like it's just us, like focus on us, be with us. And that just means like really bring up that energy from within. And I feel like that's helped us a lot this year. But I will say in-person meets definitely are much more fun and enjoyable for the team.
What made you want to choose to be a Navy pilot?
Oh man, my two of my cousins are in the Air Force, and they both wanted to be a pilot. And then my uncle was in the Air Force for 24 years and retired a while back. So that's what made me want to come here in the first place. And then I've just loved flying ever since I was a kid. I remember taking like family vacations. We would go to Disney World, and I would just be staring out of the window of the plane the entire time. And ever since then, it's just captivated my interest.
As you look ahead now, when you look at this schedule, the way things shake out, you're literally just a couple of months from graduating, but you still have some, hopefully, if they stay on the schedule, some great competitions ahead. How do you balance all the emotions of being a student, an athlete, looking upon the horizon, seeing graduation, and obviously at some point starting that pilot training? How do you try to manage all of that over the next 2 months here?
Yeah, that's a great question. My dad's constantly asking me questions about graduation, trying to get everything planned out. And I tell him every time he asks, like, I'm just focused on what I got to do today and tomorrow. So just chopping it up into those small blocks really helps me stay focused instead of getting bogged down with all the work that I got to do in the next couple weeks leading up to it. I just like to take it day by day, like focus on what I got to do today and then focus on what I got to do tomorrow in order to be where I need to be.
Jake, great stuff. Congratulations on what you have accomplished in your career so far. Best of luck with the next 2 months. And thanks for joining us here on the Navy Sports Magazine today.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.